Learning how to build wealth from scratch might seem like an impossible task, especially if you have always believed that rich people inherit their wealth or benefit from strong connections. However, our recent Wealth X report showed that 67.7% of the world's richest people, defined as those with assets of $30 million, were actually self-made. Even more interesting is the rapid rise of the ultra-rich class. In the report, there were 265,490 ultra-rich people a year later. That number increased by about 10% to 290,720. Before we begin to list our top tips for creating wealth, we would like to ask you to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get instant updates for our future videos. Now let's begin. Number 1. Educate yourself about money. Our mindset is always the first thing that needs to change before we can approach any major changes in our lives. Everyone has the potential to build a financial arc for survival and prosperity in the future. But you have to invest time in your financial education to build a ship with a solid foundation. The first step in building a fortune is thus investing time in your financial education. Familiarize yourself with key terms such as income, expenses, net worth, return on investment, income, passive income, and financial independence, among others. Read books, listen to podcasts and interviews, take courses, and follow financial education blogs. Remember that financial education, like all forms of education, should be a continuous process. Never stop reading. But a word of caution is needed here. Democracy in financial information means that there is a lot of inaccurate information out there. Make sure that you follow only reputable blogs that will provide you with real information and direct you from resources from reliable and successful investors, entrepreneurs, and financial advisors. Number 2. Find a source of regular income. It is difficult to build wealth with anything other than a regular source of income. You can invest without saving money, and you can't save money without regular income. This means that it's not possible to build sustainable wealth from multi-level marketing, Ponzi schemes, or betting. Learn how to ignore people who promote get-rich-quick schemes that build wealth by working only 3 hours a week. Sustainable wealth comes from building value over the long term. If you do not create intrinsic value and earn money from that good or service, it is not really possible to build sustainable wealth. So, get a good job if you don't have one, and keep your job if you have one. If you are a small business owner, keep focusing on building more long-term value. All wealth comes from adding value. That includes forming a business model that can be more productive, better, cheaper, faster, and easier than that of your competition. Number 3. Create a budget. Making a budget and sticking to it is important if you want to know how to build wealth with nothing. Using the regular source of revenue we have just discussed, you now need to create a budget that will control how you spend your money normally set every month. A budget is defined by a financial plan that consists of the estimated income and expenses for that period. Every family and individual needs to make a minimum monthly budget to identify their income and estimated expenses. Living without a proper budget is like sailing without a compass, and you can be sure that you will get lost in the sea of bad financial decisions. The popular budget technique is 50-30-20. In this way, you can make a budget where 50% of your income goes to important expenses such as rent, mortgage, food, healthcare, 30% on non-essentials like shopping, travel, entertainment, and 20% savings on investments. Number 4. Have adequate but not excessive insurance. The most important thing you should have in your budget is insurance. Protecting yourself and your main assets, such as property and cars, prevents you from getting and incurring big losses in the event of unforeseen events. At the very least, you should have health insurance so that you do not break the bank in the unlikely event of an expensive illness. If not, research and compare health insurance schemes in your country and choose the one that works best for you. If you own your home and car, think of a homeowner and car insurance. Also, if you have children and relatives who depend on you, consider signing up for a life insurance. Building wealth is good, but it only will get worse if you lose your wealth because of unexpected circumstances and events. So, do something and insure the things that are most important to you. However, do not overdo it. There are many insurance products out there that are useless. Stick to the above 4 unless there is a good reason to get more. Buying insurance can't change your life, but it prevents your life from changing, said Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba and the wealthiest man in China. You will not turn bankrupt because of buying insurance, but you will cause your loved ones to turn bankrupt if you don't. Number 5. Practice extra savings from your salary. While the 50-30-20 rule is a good place to start, you will find that you can save a lot more if you make the effort. Once you have committed to building wealth, there will be many things in your budget that you can reduce or cut. You will not be alone in doing so that there is no shortage of societies that promote extreme savings. They do this in a variety of ways, including building and constructing the things they need. For example, baking bread, building tables instead of buying them regularly. In addition to financial benefits, you will also get the sense that you have accomplished something, which you will find to be more rewarding than being a blind follower of consumerism. While saving 60% to 80% of your income may be a very high goal at the moment, at least it tells you that there are many cost-cutting opportunities that you may not have explored yet. Here are some of the ways to reduce your expenses and save a lot of money. Cook at home as much as possible and buy your groceries in bulk. Limit restaurant budgets and apply filters on food delivery applications to apply various discounts. Increase your room temperature by 1 degree to reduce utility bills. Choose a DIY workout program. Buy one-off items such as computers, refrigerators, and TVs at expos or shopping festivals. If your rent is more than 30% of your income, renegotiate your rent or get a better deal. Rediscuss the interest on your loan. Use these tips to increase your investable resources by more than the usual 20% of your income. Remember, it's not about how much you make, but how much you keep. And if you think that frugality is limiting, the words of Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, can provide some food for thought. I think frugality drives innovation, just like other constraints do. One of the only ways to get out of a tight box is to invent your way out. Number 6. Improve your skill set. There are 2 ways to increase your savings and investments: reduce your expenses or increase your income. While many financial advisors focus on the former, the latter is also worthy of attention. If you are professional, improve your skills by taking professional courses and immersing yourself in continuous career development. By improving your skills, you can get promotions or get better jobs from other companies, which means higher incomes. If you are a small business owner, improve your understanding of the market, commit more resources to innovation, and offer more value to your customers. By doing this, you can increase your market share and earn more money. This brings our video to an end. We hope you liked it. If so, leave a like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video. Ciao!